Well, good morning, all. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I am thrilled that I have a guest today, so let me introduce her to you. Today I have Melissa D., singer, songwriter, and light worker, who's going to be performing a song for us today as well, so I'm super excited. Melissa, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm really thrilled you're here today.
Oh, of course. I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
Indeedy. So, what song are you going to perform today? Do you want to talk about this a little bit?
Oh, sure. Yeah, so this is a song that I wrote a few years back. So we were getting ready for a road trip, and all of a sudden, in my head, I just thought, will I be bored in heaven? And I'm in some spiritual communities and learning some new things, and I'm like, will I be bored in heaven? I'm like, wait a minute, that's a good idea for a song. So, but of course we're trying to get out of the house, and I have a hard enough time getting out of the house anyways. It takes me forever to get ready. So I'm like, I gotta go with this. So I grabbed a notepad and of course I have my phone where I can record ideas. And I got out in the car, and we scrambled out to the car to getting ready. And then I told Alan, my husband, I'm like, I have a great idea for a song. And I started writing it.
Wow.
On the road trip, and we were just like laughing our asses off as we were going down the back roads of Vermont. And then Alan helped me write a line of the song. The line is, well, I have to try out for the choir, and that'll all make sense in a few minutes. So, yeah, so we wrote it, and we had such a blast writing it. It was so much fun. So I had to share it with the world, and I'll play the song, and then we'll talk a little bit more about stuff coming up around it. So.
Excellent.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm
Absolutely.
so excited to be here. Will I be bored in heaven, sitting on a cloud all day? Will I be bored in heaven? Can I watch my dog play? Will I be bored in heaven? What if I told a dirty joke? Will I be bored in heaven? Are we allowed to drink and smoke? What will we do in heaven? I sure hope I can be with you. I hope we laugh out loud and dance on clouds, and we all get along, and then we sing silly songs. Will I be bored in heaven? What if we have to do chores? Will I be bored in heaven? And what if my cloud mate snores? Will I be bored in heaven? Will I have to try out for the choir? Alan's line, will I be bored in heaven? It's better than that place with the fire. What will we do in heaven? I sure hope I can be with you. I hope we laugh out loud and dance on clouds, and we all get along, and then we sing silly songs. Will I be bored in heaven? Will I have to start playing the harp? Will I be bored in heaven? I'd rather play a guitar. Will I be bored in heaven? What if it's not a good time? Will I be bored in heaven? And will there be cheese and wine? What will we do in heaven? I sure hope I can be with you. I hope we laugh out loud and dance on clouds, and we all get along, and then we sing silly songs. I hope we laugh out loud and dance on clouds, and we all get along, and then we sing silly songs. Amen.
Very good. Thank you. Wow. I do really love that song.
Thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes I start cracking up while I'm performing it, and I just can't help it. And
well, some of those lines are pretty funny.
Oh, yes, I feel corny, like I'm laughing at my own jokes.
Well, yeah. I figure with my jokes, if I don't laugh, who else will?
That's true, right?
Wow. So where is this where can people, because it comes out May 16th.
It does, yeah. That's I'm really excited. I wanted to let folks know that this is a new release. At my gigs and my shows, it's like one of my most requested songs. I wrote it a few years back, but at a gig, people will be like, "Oh, play the Heaven song." So it's a favorite of my supporters. So I'm like, I gotta get this recorded, in a studio, get all the, different instrumentation. And anyways, I lost my train of thought here for a second. So anyways, I decided to get a professional, really slick recording of it. And that's going to be coming out May 16th. And right now, it's really cool. It's actually available on my Bandcamp. I have it's the Melissa D VIP community, and right now the song's on Bandcamp. So if you're in that community, you'll have early access to the song right now. So if anyone's interested, feel free to go on and check that out. There's a lot of benefits to being in the community. I do give back a portion of the proceeds to animal rescue causes. Wow. So what's really cool is you're supporting animal rescue, and then you're supporting my work. I'm an independent artist, so it's I'm like a one-woman show, woman-owned, run business, and so that helps me. And what's also really cool is my whole back catalog is on there, like stuff you wouldn't find on Spotify. Oh wow! You can find a lot of my stuff on there, but I have like everything's on there in the VIP community that you can check out. And yeah, so that's some of the advantages, and it's fun. I like to have a good time, and some of my songs are silly, some of them are more serious, but yeah.
Well, that does match with your logo of your hiatus from the hustle and bustle with a side of silliness.
Yeah, that's me.
That is you. So when they join Bandcamp, I'm guessing, so there's a fee. So would they be able to listen to any of your songs with that?
Any songs, anytime, 24 hours a day. I don't want to sound like a cheesy salesperson, but yeah, they can listen to my whole catalog opens up for them. And they can listen 24/7. They can stream it on the app. There's a Bandcamp app that you can download. And I'm not, just to clarify, because maybe not everyone knows what Bandcamp is. It's a music site, and there's lots of artists on there too, so you can discover other artists, and a lot of indie artists use it because it gives back to us. So most of the proceeds go to us. They do take a little cut for letting us use the platform, but yes.
Amazing, you get most of it back.
I know, right? Yeah, they're really good about that. And like a couple of times a month, or no, is it once a month? Usually on a Friday, they'll have Bandcamp Fridays where all the proceeds will go to us. They waive it for a day to help out independent artists. So they're just really supportive of us, and it's just a great platform because you can discover a lot of other independent artists, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And yes, you could stream it, or you can also download the songs.
Wow.
And then have it available. So if you're in a place with crappy, I was going to say the other word, I don't know what the rules are about swearing on here, but if you have crappy Wi-Fi service, you could still listen to my songs.
Wow.
So, and no ads.
Oh, blessed day.
Yeah. The only ad you'll get is if you're not a member or you're listening to the song. I think after a few times the ad will be to buy it from me, so, but, you're not going to get, any other ads on there that interrupt the song, which is nice.
Absolutely.
And there's no drama, no like social media drama or YouTube drama. You can just listen. So that's what I like about it too, so.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And so would you be able to buy albums? Is it per song, or do you have albums on there? Mm-hmm. Albums?
Yeah, I have. You can do the digital downloads, or you can. I do have old school CDs on there. I have an EP that's on a CD. Hey, that rhymes. That's pretty cool. And I have a Christmas CD on there from a long time ago when I was in a duo with Michael Cressy. We were called Chill, and that's on there. I have my EP. Oh, I did an EP when I was in Chill too, and that's on there. And then I have I want to get I'm going to be getting some T-shirts.
Oh, wow.
For Will I Be Bored in Heaven. Oh man, I can't wait for you. Actually, you can see the cover art now if you go on Bandcamp and look. You can still access and see the cover art and the story behind the song on Bandcamp without being a VIP member. So you can still go on there and take a look. And the cover art is really cool. It was done by a friend of mine, Gurgita. And I'm sorry, Gurgita, if you're watching. I can't pronounce your last name. It's Gurgita V. Oh man, it's on there. I'm so sorry. She's a really gifted artist, and she did the cover art, and it just came out really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like me sitting on a cloud, and it's like cartoony, and it's just fun and whimsical. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And yeah, so all that's available on there. And yeah, so I'm going to get T-shirts made up with the cover art, and those will be available on there soon. Probably when the song's released in May, I'll have that on there. And I'm coming up with some other merch ideas. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to, people listening. And I wanted to give a shout out to my supporters that are listening right now. I know a few of you replied back in the email I sent out in my email community. So I wanted to give a shout out and say hi. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support.
I saw some people posting on Facebook, Instagram last night, and very, very supportive, happy exclamation points. It was lovely to see.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. I haven't looked at it yet this morning, so that's great. Oh, very cool. Yeah, because I sent it out to my email subscribers, and then I posted something yesterday. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And you are Melissa D. everywhere, is that right?
Yes, or at Melissa D. Sings on all my socials.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. And on your socials, you're on Facebook and Instagram. Where else?
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube, yes.
Yeah, I did TikTok for a while. I actually wrote a song about that. I stopped doing it, but I'm still on there. I did it for 3 years. And if you go on TikTok, you'll see like 3 years worth of content if you want to check that out. But I'm not doing any like new content for TikTok. But it's still at Melissa D. Sings. If you're a diehard TikToker, you can go on there. And I did a lot of fun stuff on there. But yeah, the platform is kind of drives me nuts. It's very buggy, and it seems to move so fast. It's not my thing. I kind of did it for a while because I felt like, I should. But then I realized I really just want to do the platforms I really enjoy, and I really like Instagram, and I like Facebook. Most of the time. You have to be in the right groups, I think, and the right friends on there, but
it helps.
It does help.
Yeah. Especially if you can get people to share.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then YouTube, of course, I have a YouTube channel called Frequency Folk. And I do just like chilled out covers just with my guitar, ukulele. I play a bit of uke, and sometimes I do a cappella. I'm trying to think. I'm teaching myself the dulcimer right now, but I haven't done any performances with it yet, just to my dog. So
an appreciative audience.
Yeah, I like it. He appreciates whatever I do.
I'm trying to think. Now, dulcimer is the drum, right?
It sits on your lap. It's a stringed instrument.
Oh, it is a stringed instrument.
And it just sits on your lap, and then you be pressed down on the. It's a beautiful instrument. I mean, oh my gosh, I found it in an antique store, and I just got so excited. I'm like, I'm going to a dulcimer fest in August to learn more about it. And
Wow.
yeah,
That'll be amazing.
I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
So
Sounds
much
like fun.
Yeah.
Wow. So, what about the songbird sound bath? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, let me tell you about that. So it's a new program I developed. I launched it last fall. I've done several of them now, probably like a handful of events with the Songbird Sound Bath. It's a hybrid concert sound bath. So it's like a musical experience, and it starts out with my most gentle, like mellow songs that I've written, original songs, and just to get everybody relaxed and smiling. And then there's some songs that kind of go, the lyrics kind of encourage people to go more inward and think about things. And I'm really all about going inward. I think that helps people to, relax and forget about all the noise out there. Because as you know, we live in a really loud, noisy world right now. So that's what this experience is all about, is really encouraging people to tune in and listen to their inner voice and inner guidance. But then also just to have fun and laugh a little bit too. So we start out with the songs, and then we do some breath work. And I like to do like fun, kind of silly breath work. I have one where I have people breathe in. When you breathe out, you go like a snake. You go. So it's fun, and it gets people relaxed and smiling. And then once we do the breath work, then I launch into the sound bath portion of the event. And I have singing bowls, and I have a tongue drum, a metal tongue drum. And then I have chimes. I think that's all the things I have. And I play those, and that's the sound bath portion.
Wow.
And for folks out there that don't know what a sound bath is, I think of it like meditation made easy. So it's because I don't know, I have a hard time meditating. I do it without music, but music really helps me with meditation. So it allows people to get in that space without having to, work so hard. Though they always say it shouldn't be work, but it helps people get in that zone. The instruments, and so yeah, it's meditation made easy. The sounds take you there. You focus. All you have to do is just focus on listening to the sounds, and it's an experience. And it's actually, there's science behind sound baths and sound bath instruments, that it resets the body. It's really good for the nervous system, particularly the vagus nerve. So it's not like Vegas, let's go to Vegas and gamble. It's not that kind of Vegas. But it's the vagus, it's a nerve in the body. And it runs, I'm going to get too deep into the nerdy science, especially because I don't want to mess it up. I read about it a lot, but I don't usually talk about it out on like this. I didn't prepare, but the vagus nerve is what helps with all your automatic functionings in your body. And when your vagus nerve gets stressed, it can impact those systems. So digestion, breathing. And so when you relax that vagus nerve, that really helps calm down your whole nervous system. And then that improves people's health. So that's kind of the science behind it. And there's more and more science coming out too about sound baths. And it's actually an ancient healing art that started, I don't know exactly how many years ago. I don't know if it was, probably not a million years ago, but a long time ago. Ancient civilizations would use sound baths, and they're now starting to realize how healing it is and relaxing and good for the body, good for the nervous system. And there's just like new studies coming out every day just about how effective it is for people. And I know I use it personally. I have instruments and things at home. And the ones I use for the sound bath, I use on myself. And then I have other ones that I use on myself, like tuning forks. And they really make a difference. They've helped with my health as well. So yeah, that's pretty much. So the program is cool because it's fun, original songs mixed with some breath work and meditation. Just to, I feel like it's just this kind of stuff is needed right now, and I'm feeling called to get out and offer this, have this offer for people. And then of course I'm always available for traditional gigs. I do house concerts.
What are house concerts?
So they're basically, I come to your house or your community center, and I can do a set or two of songs. I can do original covers. I can really tailor it to whatever the person wants. And I could do, gosh, if somebody's interested, I could do my Songbird Sound Bath in your home or community center. So I'm pretty open-minded. The person can tailor it however they want. They want me to do a set of songs, and then later I could do the sound bath part. I'm pretty open to different ideas. So, yeah.
And you're booking. So the Songbird Sound Bath, you're booking out already into fall, summer and fall.
Yes, yeah. I'm getting, the last one I did was beginning of March, and I did it at Stage 33 and down in Bellows Falls, and I had them record it.
Oh, wow.
And so now I'll be able to make a demo reel out of that content, which I'm working on right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so once I have that demo reel, then I'm going to be reaching out and booking a little bit more.
Wow.
I have it up on my website, so melissadmusic.com. You'll see in the menu Songbird Sound Bath, and click on that. And I have all the information on there now, except for the demo reel. It just says demo reel coming soon. I'm working on it. But yeah, and there's one little clip from YouTube from one I did where I'm doing one of my songs. And one of the songs I do is called Songbird, so that's why I called it that, and that's the name of my mailing list as well. So I have birds are really important to me, and they're I'm trying to say this here. Birds are just like a big part of my life, so that's why I wanted to name it Songbird. So, yeah.
And was that the one that was inspired by the book by Rockwell?
Yeah, the Norman Rockwell book. Yeah. I've just always liked the sounds they make, the singing, and just watching them fly. And so I'm kind of obsessed with birds.
It's fun. I have a bird feeder. I love to watch them all over that.
Oh, yeah.
Flying just to get there. I like that too.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
And it's just such a big, I was trying to say before, I was stumbling a little bit, that birds are just a big part of my life. So I want to share that with others in my music and the Songbird Sound Bath. So, yeah.
Indeed. So if they want to contact you to schedule, will they just email you or reach out through your website?
Yeah, they can. There's a contact form on my website, or they can email me. Yeah, either one. It's just me. You'll get me. I don't have like a big team.
Me, myself, and I will be here to serve you.
That's right.
Wow. So what else would you like to talk about today? Anything? I just love, well, one thing I'll say about Bandcamp is this whole VIP community. It feels special and important.
Yeah. But I always say, everyone's my VIP. Like, it's just, just a name for it. And
Absolutely.
But yeah.
So
I appreciate any support. listening to my songs, sharing it. You know, I'm on all the platforms. So it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, for sure.
Yeah. I was looking at YouTube this morning and typed in Frequency Folk, so you will find music for her there, but you really want to look at the Melissa D. Sings
Yes.
to get the full range of her videos. But and it's good stuff, no doubt. I've listened to Songbird on there, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And that one, I'm hoping, my dream is to make a studio recording of that in the next year or two. I would like to, you know. Oh, and I forgot to say, I know I'm kind of jumping around, my song, Will I Be Bored in Heaven, Colin McCaffrey, I want to give a shout out to him. He was the producer on it. He's amazing. Oh my gosh, he's a multi-instrumentalist. He's also a singer-songwriter. He's based in Montpelier. So Colin, yeah, thank you. I don't know if he's watching, but Colin McCaffrey, there, I'm saying it right. And I'd like to work, I haven't told him this yet, so if you're listening, Colin, I'd like to work with you again on my song Songbird. Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, life is good.
Yeah, I'm really excited. This is really cool. I'm really excited to be on your show today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really happy this worked out this time.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, where else can we find you? Any place else? Actually, where are you performing next so people can go out and see you?
Yeah, so I'm right in booking mode right now. So I've booked, it should be on my website. So far I've got August something, oh gosh, 23rd. August 23rd, I'm at Pulteney Pub in Pulteney, Vermont. May 23rd, for some reason I'm booking 23s. I didn't plan that. May 23rd, I'm going to be on Wool Radio.
WOOL?
WOOL, Black Sheep Radio. Excuse me. I'm getting over the flu. I had the flu about a month ago. I still got a little bit of Freddie the Frog going on here. So, oh my gosh. So I'm booking, so I'm going to be on Wool Radio, Black Sheep Radio, on May 23rd at 5. I'm going to be on, the guy's name is Evan. He has a show, and he invited me on to play some songs.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to play Will I Be Bored in Heaven, the studio track.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to play a few of my other tracks, and then I'm going to sing some songs, and we're going to visit. So,
wow.
That's May 23rd, so that's coming up. And then I'm booking summer. I'm in communication right now with a few venues, and we're picking out dates and confirming. So nothing official on the books yet, but keep visiting my website and check that out. Any updates I'll put on there. So.
Excellent. So all the freshest information is on your website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Really appreciate your coming on today, singing for us.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've had a singer on, so it's really fun.
Oh, wow.
Really cool.
Oh,
so,
thank you so much.
Absolutely. Yeah. So remember, folks, this is Melissa D. You can find her on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on her own website, melissadmusic.com. Bandcamp as well. So if you want to have early access, because the Will I Be Bored in Heaven was posted on March 15th. So 2 months before it's going to be released on May 16th. So fabulous. You can listen to it now, become a VIP community member. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you want to just go on there and just check it out and learn more about it, feel free to do that. And if it's not for you, that's okay too. But you can see the cover art and read the story behind it, so that's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
All that background stuff.
Yeah.
I love background stuff, no doubt.
I do too.
Yeah, yes indeedy. Well, as you know, I hope you have a great rest of your day. This is Patricia. I'm Traveling for History, and thanks so much for watching. I shall see you next month for some other great stuff. Bye now.